You're most welcome. Thank you so much for choosing the National Broadcaster, coming to you live from Broadcast House, Nile Avenue. My name is Sandra Kahunde. Happy to be here to celebrate and enjoy this very day, the second day of August 2023. Well, as a National Broadcaster, our goal still stands: to inspire women, listen to the stories. They nurture the young generation. They pave way for the next generation to come. They start with our little ones, that is to do with the boy and the girl child, right away before they get to the classrooms. Well, for us here, we'll continue to celebrate them in their various fields. And yeah, we shall be doing that each and every single morning. That is from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, from there of 10 a.m. till up until 11 a.m. Well, our mission is to inspire all the women to embrace technology, to have that particular passion, and also not forgetting them pursuing rewarding careers, and for them to have a conducive environment as far as the digital era is concerned. As always, bringing different women, super women, brilliant, putting away the heels and the lipstick to inspire the nation. Each and everywhere you place a woman, just shoot an arrow, stretch it, wherever it positions itself. That is a woman. Magical hands. Brilliant women are here to inspire you this morning. And joining me on set, I'll let you get to know my panel this morning. Yes, it's quite interesting because I'm mixing up a business women, a Rotarian on set, and yes, just getting to my panel shortly. I'll be letting you know our guests for the day. Well, this morning I am having Betty Kawesa. She's a Rotarian from Hope Creator. She's from Hope Creator, and she's the president of that particular organization. Having an namesake, Sandra Twikirize. She's from Twinka Investments, that is Nita Juices and Nita Detox. She's going to be letting us know more about that particular organization. And yet again, I am joined by Sharon Ategeka. She's a co-founder from Espetron Salon. I hope I have the right pronunciation. Well, Sharon will be letting us know more about what she does. But just a brief background about Sharon. She's a co-founder and sales manager. That is from Espetron Salon. And she's a tech startup whose vision is digitalization of beauty industry to provide convenient services. The services include waxing, pedicure, and manicure, all hairstyles and bridal services, and all these are provided in the comfort of the client's home offices. Sharon is joining us this morning, and I believe there's a lady out there who is trying to figure it out. How can you place your best foot forward? Well, if you want to walk into Sharon's path or enjoy what she's enjoying at this particular time, she's going to be inspiring you this morning. A brief background about Twinka Investments. It is a company that helps young entrepreneurs or business people to rediscover themselves, to rebrand, put up systems and structures in place to enable these businesses thrive. That is personalized businesses. And also under Twinka, they also have a couple brands, which are Nita Juices and Nita Detox, which are different types of juices made out of organic fruits, roots, and vegetables. Well, it's time for me to unveil my ladies this morning. Happy to be a woman and to spend time with women. Good morning, ladies. Educate a man, you're educating an individual, but if you educate a woman, you educate the entire nation. Amazing. I'll start at the extreme end.
Good morning, viewers. Sandra Twikirize is my name. I'm from Twinka Investments. Twinka Investments is a company or organizations that helps women in particular who have failed to identify themselves in particular businesses. So we help them rebrand, help them put structures in place that can help them thrive in the particular area that they've identified or would want to thrive in that particular business. We also we do Nita Detoxes. These are juices that help people maybe who are diabetic, who have pressure, who want to lose weight. We do juices for functions. Yeah, basically that is Twinka Investments. And I'm also a Rotarian. I heard you saying there is a Rotarian yes. on set, so I happen to be a Rotarian also.
So she's safe.
Yeah, she's very safe.
I'll just move next to Sandra. I'm having Sharon.
Good morning, viewers. My name is Ategeka Sharon from Espetron Salon. Basically, what we do is bring the salon services to the comfort of your home at your own convenience.
Well, something unique about you that you'll have to share with the viewer. Maybe a course that you did that stands out, maybe a role model that helps you stand out, something unique about Sharon.
Well, something unique about me Now, the course I did is actually different from what I'm doing right now, because I've just finished actually. I'm waiting for my graduation, and I've done biomedical lab technology. So it is completely different from what I'm doing right now. But then coming into this, it has been a whole new world, a new experience. So I just had to learn from here and there on the internet, things of the kind. And then I got my inspiration from a lady who is a friend of mine. They had all the skills. They could do the hair plating, but they didn't have the capital to start the business. So that was my inspiration, because there are so many girls and women out there. They are breadwinners, but they are not able to put those skills into action because they just don't have the capital. So that was the inspiration also.
Okay, I'll just move to another lady just next to me. Betty, tell us more about yourself.
Thank you, Sandra. Good morning, our viewers. I'm Betty Kawesa, a Rotarian and a teacher by training and profession. What is unique about me? Not very many teachers are in Rotary, but I happen to be one of the Rotarians, the many ladies that are in Rotary. And we are serving the society. This is a hopeful year. We create hope in our communities. We have very many challenges in the communities where we come from, and we are ladies who have come out to be in Rotary, to support the communities, to support our young girls and boys. These days we are not only supporting girls, because we used to say girl child. These days we are supporting also the boy child, because we found out that you leave a boy out there and he's the one to steal your bag, to come and kill you at night. So we are supporting the boys and girls, and we are out there to serve above self. Thank you very much.
Oh, amazing. I hear complaints come through, even here where we are. They're like, you're always celebrating women each and every single day. But good thing, Betty is also thinking about the boys and the males out there. And we salute the men who are standing out in various communities, organizations that are standing out for women and supporting them. Salute you. Well, I'll get back to you. Well, most of the other positions in the various spaces that we have where we can transact and do businesses, most of them we cannot deny they're male-dominated. Have you had support from men or complaints or any biases as you carry on with your work?
Yeah, the complaints are definitely there. But as lucky, I grew up in a male-dominated world. When my father was training me, he trained me to be the alpha. So I don't usually I always tell the ladies, don't let any man intimidate you. You can do what a man can do. I know that does not go so well with a lot of men these days, because they feel this woman emancipation thing. And that's why we have a challenge that women are now suffering and taking on the bigger burden, having to look after families, having to do all these businesses, because they've come up into that shell of, I can do what a man can do. It's not a bad thing, it's a beautiful thing. And I would encourage women that do not let any man intimidate you in any way. Do what you have to do, go thrive. As long as the bank account is growing, as long as you're growing, as long as you're succeeding, the rest is background noise. So I encourage business women to go out there and thrive. Work, 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 don't give up. It's not easy. You're going to be intimidated, at times you're even sexually harassed. There is a lot going on actually in the business world. Business world and also the corporate world, for you to get something or to be somewhere, it is believed that you have to maybe exchange your body, do something in favor for you to get where you need to be. No, it's not like that anymore. At least the women have gone out there, and it's the opposite. You don't do this for me, I will always find a way out to do it. So I think the women have taken up the world, and they're ready to conquer and win.
Well, that reminds me of a story. I was walking along the street, and there happened to be a lady vendor, very tired. She was like, let me take a nap right here. And then a gentleman passes by and like, you see what we used to tell you, you need to stay home, we have to work for you and take care of you. But you decided to take the path of women emancipation, empowerment, and all that noise, blah, blah, blah.
But they're staying home, the women are staying home, and the men are going out there, and they're not doing anything about it. Actually, I like what Betty said. I think with what Rotary is doing this year, the boy coming out for the boy child. Men have been neglected for so long that they've lost value. They no longer know why they are men. The current men that we have in society are not the men of our forefathers. They don't know their responsibility at all.
Tell me about that.
That's why you see women are everywhere. Women are everywhere. On the streets, it's the women who are hawking. Down in the markets, it's the women who are trying to thrive. In the offices, it's the women who are trying to thrive. Like, it's women, 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 women.
Earlier already you talked about the bank note. As long as your bank account is, you know, you don't have to wait for the Kameza money to come through.
If you wait for the Kameza money, you die.
But what happens when your check is bigger?
When the check is bigger?
That's another challenge.
No, it can't be a challenge. Now, we go back to the values, the foundations. You're getting it. If the check is bigger and my man is responsible, you take care of me, you're looking after the children, I'll be submissive. I can even give you the check. I'm like, nah, the check is here. Let's plan. But if you're not doing your responsibility, then there's bound to be conflict, because they believe that when a woman has a bigger check, they are just intimidated. There is that inferiority complex that comes in a home. And the man starts saying, you cannot work, you cannot do this, you can't do that. Yet what I'm bringing on the table is for both of us. Yeah.
Well, Sharon, moving up to you.
We are talking about the difficulties that we have found in the field. Yes, they are there, but the fact that I'm a woman and I've accepted it, I've embraced it. If a man can go out there and with their goals, with visions, and then decide to do it and achieve, then I can also do it. It's the only difference is because biologically we are different. That's the only difference. But the other things, it's all the same. The intellect, the environment, if it can support him, if it is in his favor, then it can also be in my favor.
I want to Betty right here.
Can do.
Yes.
Betty right here. You're putting...
We are in a generation where we have men that have turned into boys and are running away from their responsibilities. You will find that we have very many single mothers. I'm a single mother, first of all. You find that people run away from their responsibilities. And why are they running away from their responsibilities? It's because they were left and they were never told what to do with a girl child. Here we are, we tell the girl child, we look after the girl child. When we come, we say they don't have pads, we have to get for them pads. Now we make reusable pads, Rotary does that. And we are giving them out to the girls in the slums. We give them out. But how about this boy child? What are we doing? Are we training this boy to be just useless? That's why we find that a girl is like Sandra is working, she has a big check, and now these young boys, they are on TV, Abanonya, they are looking for girls like Sandra to go and get married. They have no morals. They don't mind carrying women's bags and following the woman in the bar and everywhere they are going. So we, the women, came up, and we, the Rotarians especially, and say that let's also involve the boy child. Let's look at this boy child. Let's try to improve on the boys. Let's talk to the boys. Let them also be hardworking like the girls are doing. Because we are hardworking women. You cannot be in Rotary when you don't have money. Because in Rotary, you pay to serve. It's not that you get anything from Rotary. You pay your money and then you can serve. It's a member organization.
Well, for the viewer who is still following this particular conversation, being a national broadcaster, we have some updates that we wouldn't wish for you to miss. So keep watching, and we shall later on proceed with our conversation as far as the ladies are concerned joining us this morning. Keep watching.